you
me.
get it right. It's
Sudo
like,
Mos-I. Respect every time. Tell us a little
Cool.
bit of your your journey. Who is Sudo Mos-I? How you got that name and how you got into the business?
all right. Actually, the name was given to me by my uncle Sudo. So me I say, well, that just it sound regular, you know. So I kind of did put an acronym to it for say someone unique, definitely untouchable. And then the most I come in when me I say, all right, I get into music, so it's gonna be music of substance intentionally,
Right.
you know. Yeah, so that's how the most I come about from the
Love it.
name. So
When did you first develop an interest or a passion for music?
you know, I think from I was a child, you know, because my uncle, I'm from Negril. My uncle have a
Mm-hmm.
sound system, there are various sound systems around, and you know, Negril at the nightlife city, you know. So
Yes.
there's always music, I believe, from the beach, from the cliff, everywhere. So I just, you know, I have a love for music from them. But when I started actually DJing was in high school, you know, the group of my friend, them, we always knock the desk and the thing, and you know, we have a love for music from them time there, and it transition into recording professionally. Like I actually take it serious 2014, and I'm like, you know what,
Yeah.
I'm going to do this professionally. Everyone is like, yo, you have the talent, you know, you need to really capitalize on this.
Hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
from 2014, I started recording professionally.
Okay. One of the things I wanted to find out from you, what are you promoting now in terms of
I know musically, I'm promoting
yes.
this new single that was just released on Good Friday, the 15th.
Hmm.
A single titled "Goals" featuring Tashney McLean.
Or goals,
You know,
like plans, goals,
Aspirations. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
aspirations.
yeah,
Okay. And
right.
that is absolutely awesome. Tell us a little bit about the song, how it came about, in terms of the collaboration and the actual song itself.
Yeah, man, no problem. See, the thing is, I started writing the song in 2017. I went on a hike in Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a 14-mile hike. You know, I was like, me and my brother and a friend of mine, we decided, so, you know, we're going to take a trip and, you know, kind of just get away from the world a little bit. It's untouched, no electricity, no way, just kind of in touch with nature, you know. And and that hike, you know, several times I like, yo, this journey and now I go work, you know, I be like, you know, we still have to
Mm-hmm.
push through it, you know. So that's when the song actually conceived, and I didn't finish writing it until last year. Like the
Okay.
song took that long to write because I never wanted to leave any loophole because I what the experience was for me. You know, I
Right.
like, you know what, I want to cover every aspect of this where everybody in any situation can actually find something in this song to actually
Mm-hmm.
push them forward.
All
So,
right.
So
from a song talking about goals and aspirations to, music that is talking about chopping line and that kind of vibe. Describe for us your musical plan and purpose. Because, when we think about Sudu Mos-I, it kind of
I'm a
just,
blessed.
kind of puts you in a box for want of a better word, expecting some level of consciousness and that kind of vibration. But then with what you have given us, we're seeing both sides, hardcore dancehall and then some uplifting thing as well.
all right. Well, for me personally, I don't think one size fit all don't fit me. It don't fit me
Mm-hmm.
personally and it don't fit me musically. So I tend
Right.
not to limit myself, because music have no limits, no walls, no boundaries, no color, no
Mm-hmm.
class, no creed. So at
True.
the same time, I'm not going to say I'm going to just do this kind of music or that kind of music because I try to do something for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So I tend to not put myself, to box myself in or to have anyone have one expectation of me because music is multidimensional,
Well, that is
so
true. But it's a little tricky though because sometimes your name can box you in.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny like that. You'd hear a man named Blessed I, some a positive name, and he must sing about bust off a man head round the corner when our next song, and you just say, "Why that's the name? They don't match that song, they enough." But as you said,
Mm-hmm.
it is multifaceted, and of course, music has no limit. Talk to us about anything that you're planning, EP, album. Can we look out for
yeah
something
man,
like that
yeah
from
man.
you?
I previously released an EP titled Veracity,
Yeah,
and coming this summer I plan to drop a next EP titled Immortal, where it have everything. One drop,
nice.
dancehall, where them would have to call it now, trap dancehall.
What?
A little bit of everything. So you might hear a song and you're like, yo, this is a hardcore dancehall from me, and then the next song is like, yo, but this a one drop. You hear something like, yo, this a trap. So like I say, I don't think to box myself in. So I just like music lead and I just follow, you know.
Right.
Music is also not for the faint of heart. Like you'd have told us earlier, you started in 2014, and we know sometimes like trying to get that opportunity to get that big break in itself can be challenging and, you know, can be a rough and rugged journey. But what actually keeps Sudu Mos-I motivated and persistent?
Well, truth is, music for me, it's a dream. You know, ever since I was small, it's a dream. Because I can remember my first reggae concert was to see Half Pint. And I'm like, yo, one day that's gonna be me, you know.
Same.
One day that's gonna be me, and I never stopped, you know. And then even in my younger years, I always go at MX Street and Negril to see Buju Band and Yellow Man, Beanie Man, and you know, all of them. And one moment that stand out for me was I opened back in the day for a one show with Third World.
What?
And after I perform and I come off here, Bunny Ruggs actually put him on my shoulder and say, you have the potential, don't stop, you know, don't give up.
Wow.
And I keep that with me all the while, you know. So
well, you know what, I think it's very befitting the song you're promoting, which is Goals. Because when you see somebody on stage and you're gonna say, you know, that's gonna be me. That's a goal right there. You understand?
Exactly.
Why don't we treat our listeners to the song that you have coming up, Goals? You say it's a collaboration with you,
with Tash the McLean and Tash the McLean, very good singer.
Oh,
and if you expect her to look out for her,
all right, we don't seem to have that one with us. Oh, he didn't say it. Okay. All right. Well, guess what? We'll play it a little later on. But tell us a little bit about your social media handles and your page. How can people reach you?
Yeah, man. On social media, Instagram, you can find me at Sudu Official. YouTube, it's Sudu Official, just the same. And on Facebook, it's Sudu Mos-I. And we are working on the other handle them for the time being. You know, the Twitter and the
YouTube.
Everything else, the YouTube. Yeah, man, we have YouTube too. It's Sudu Mos-I. I said that. I think I said that before.
Oh, yes, you did.
So we have Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook active currently.
Do you have a management, and talk to us about your team?
Yes, management team. I'm currently with Symphony B Records, and I have utmost trust in my management team. Trust me, them have the experience, the skills, the know-how, the avenue. So big up Ralston Rallo Barrett, you know? Excellent. Like,
big up Rallo.
The years of experience when put in, trust me. I trust him with my career.
But I heard him used to carry around back in the day, not true?
Yeah, man. You remember first, like, actual studio experience was with him. You know, he bring me and him and say, yo, you get a hang of this from early out, you know?
Right.
You know, because him just live right up the street from me. So I always there because that's how me get to meet, like, Deli Ranks, Alizade, Hawkeye, you know, Chico, them from back in the day, you know.
Right.
To know a lot of artists too, and just acquaint himself with them. Not that them are my brethren or nothing like that, but just we get to meet them, you know.
It's good that you as an upcoming artist, you know, you can listen to instructions from, you know, those before you, like somebody like Rollo that just have, you know, so much knowledge and experience.
For sure.
You know, because you know how it is, Bones. You know, sometimes people get the spotlight, you get the limelight, and then you become somebody else. What keeps you grounded?
I think good family structure, you know, because like me have a father who is a no nonsense man, you know, so the foolishness no work. You know, I have to always stay grounded, and him always tell me, say, yo, don't believe the hype. You know, don't believe the hype, because it not always lasts. It come and we go. So you have to keep yourself grounded at all times, you know, stay focused. It's not a fashion show, a real life.
It definitely is not a fashion show. And a lot of people don't seem to understand the behind the scenes of the music business. A lot of things that are portrayed on the front or in front of the camera is definitely not what is happening behind or on a record. Some people don't understand the bleach in a studio or the time or just trying to get an opportunity to go on a rhythm and all of these things. It's a lot of work.
True.
And when these artists come out and shine, you need to big them up because some of them go through some serious challenges, serious struggles to go through. What are some of the challenges you've had, if any?
the biggest challenge for me was, I remember once back in the day, in my early younger years, I never mastered the craft at that time. But
Right.
I was so eager that I wanted to record it. So rather take me to the studio now. This is one of the, it's a learning process, and it's kind of embarrassing at the same time. But for the life of God, I could not record the song. Like me
Wow.
have 2 hours, 2 hours of recording session that I could not record the song.
Right.
I don't know. I just could not get it. But that was then, so that say, you have to be persistent. You have to sure where you want, work on your craft. So to all our young artists, them out there where I come, just don't give up. Just keep working on your craft. You will get it right.
Right.
If you see when you want it, you will get it right. So for me, that was one of the moments where it said to me, hey, you need to spend time and work on your craft. If you really want this, you have to get it right. So fling forward many years later, here I am. Ready for the world,
Ready for the world.
Sudu, thank you so much for sharing, man. We wish you all the best. But Bones, guess which song we have off Sudu?
Chopper. Lifestyle.
Chopper
Lifestyle. We don't know how the other one did it. So
for Sudu Mos-I.
Sudu Mos-I. Chopper Lifestyle.
Chopping line.
Chopping line, Sudu.
Chopper.
First, one thing though, for me, I don't know how people tend to associate chopper, but for me, a chopper is a go-getter, For me, he's a person who go out there and make it. Regardless if he is a mason, he is a carpenter. Me see a chopper as a go-getter.
I don't
tend to look on it one dimension to say it means this or it means that. For me, he's a go-getter. So if you're a nurse, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor, you're a carpenter, even if you're a laborer who's part of push a barrow and push a shovel, big up yourself, go get it.
I thought a chopper was somebody who worked on a farm. And I also thought a chopper was a bicycle. I also thought
a chopper was a chopper.
A chopper was a chopper. Chop bush.
From that era there. The BMX era.
Look,
you remember them chopper bicycle there? Yeah, man.
It's good that you're trying to change the narrative, because at the moment we know the negativity was around once you say chopper.
Right,
so it's interesting that you're trying to put a positive spin on that.
Sudu,
exactly.
We want to wish you all the best for the musical career. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being positive. Keep being confident. I think I like the confidence in what you portray. And we're looking out for big things from you from now until whenever. Is there any artists out there that you would love to collaborate with? I mean, you've done collaborations, but who would be your dream artist?
I think I would like to do a collab with Tanya Stevens and definitely Sanchez.
Nice.
Nice lineup. Sudu, we wish you all the best for brethren. Keep it up.
Sudu Mos-I. Big up.
Blessed love.
Shout out Nigel and the whole world, Symphony B Records.
Big up Rollo.
Word.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Rollo, big up yourself every time.
Every time. We are going to take a break. We'll be right back.